Friends, I know I promised you crap. This chair is crap. I like it, but it squeaks way too much for what I intend to do with my life. I promised you crap, but I have to have at least a certain threshold, because I can't read these stories anymore that are just gibberish, because I'm going to give myself an aneurysm if I keep just having 3-minute long sessions of just making weird guttural noises. If you want to hear that, plenty of old videos are there for you in the appropriate playlist. For right now, I'm going to go with something that I think hits just up to the line without going over to offer you a taste of what it used to be like. The Stove That Is Cursed by Sad-Walrus-244. 9 months ago. Happy birthday to this story. Because baby takes 9 months. Forget it. Anyways, moving on. The Stove That Is Cursed. My stove broke because I used it too much, and I am making a big dinner for the people who are coming over to my house. I run outside to my truck and drive around the neighborhood looking for a new stove. I am out of hope until Ali finds a stove on the side of the road for $10. I am in luck, I say as I park the truck. I pay the man, but he says to be careful because it is cursed. Why is it cursed? I asked, lifting the stover up. I am very strong. The man says it comes from a house that burnt down, and everybody died, and the stove was okay. I don't believe in curses because I am an atheist, and I pay the $10. Driving back home, I had to swerve because a car almost hit me. I am an atheist, but this made me scared about the stove. I bring the stove into my house and unplug the old one, and move it, and plug in the new one. The light runs on, but it is a red color. Red like hell fire. I think that is weird, but it must be custom made. I am cooking my big dinner when a knife fell off the shelf and almost hit me. The oven can't really be cursed, can it? But I don't believe in curses, I say to myself as I clean up the broken knife. The people come over, and I have the turkey ready for them. The people talked about how good the turkey was, and I smile at be success. But then one person throws up, and then another, who throws up so hard that he throw up blood, and the room is really gross. The stove laugh at us, and I say, the man was right, the stove is cursed. The stove sets the house on fire, and all the people die because of the fire except me, because I was smart and fought the fire with an extinguisher. I grab a cross off the wall and stab the stove with it, and the stove screams and blood starts to come off it. The blood is oil, because it is a stove, and catches on fire, and the stove cooks itself while screaming. The firefighters come and put out the fire, and says that I must have killed all the people with the fire, and the police arrest me. No, I say, it was the stove. The cop says you are under arrest for setting the people on fire, and he puts me in his cop car. I look back, and I see the lights on the stove turn back on as it laughs at me. No, I yell to the sky, because I am going to jail, and the stove will keep biting people. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that one there. I'm just gonna let that one simmer like so much stove. We've come a long way, baby. I'll be doing this at least another year down the road and still reading stories like this. But you know what? You click on the link, you take your chances. I warned you last week if you watched last week's. Last week's was a good one. You should go listen to last week's one. See ya.